Hi there, my name is Chrissy, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue on with the Umbrella Academy. Last time on Umbrella Academy, we started off with a little montage with Pogo, showing him going through various stages of training to be able to be the first chimp in space, I'm guessing. However, something goes wrong in the shuttle, and Grace is unable to revive him, but it is Original that gives him this specific serum that not only saves him, but I'm pretty sure it is what ends up changing him in the process to becoming the Pogo that we knew from season 1. Five has finally gotten on to Lila, doesn't trust her at all and has let her know that. He followed her after a confrontation with Luther and ended up face to face with the handler. Vanya had decided to tell Sissy how she felt. Unfortunately, because she is still a married woman, there are certain things that she feels that she still needs to do with her husband and for her husband, and puts down to everything that she and Vanya had said about running away together as just fantasy talk that people tell themselves to make them happy. We are now down to only 2 Swedes after one of the triplets were blown to smithereens in a trap laid out by the handler, and it looks like framing Diego for it by planting his knife there. A confrontation between Luther and Diego led to an invitation from Reginald Hargreaves to come and join him for tea and hopefully answers to some questions. So it looks like our gang is finally starting to come to terms, but apart from Luther is afraid that he's going to screw everything up again. But all in all, it looks like our gang is finally starting to come together, and we're going to see if they can actually do something about the impending apocalypse. And we want to find out mainly how Ray is going to take the news from Allison about who and what she is. So we're going to get right into the next episode of the Umbrella Academy now.
What do we got here?
You lost?
You're a pretty thing.
Hey girl, we're talking to you.
Oh! She can't speak. Oh!
You boys must be lost. Okay, come on, girl. Let's sit you down.
Would I not be interested, curious about what she's wearing? That's the curly hair, but she looks pretty awesome.
Sorry I'm late. Good to see everybody.
There he is.
Hey.
You coming? Do your thing, bro.
All right now.
What's your name?
Allison.
Dinner?
See, this is just gonna make me love Ray even more. And like, I do like Luther and Allison, I do, but I don't know.
What is it you want?
Do you like jazz, Bud?
I'd rather lick a cheese grater.
In exchange for the assassination of the board, I'm willing to get you and your family out of this timeline and back
Wow.
to 2019 where you belong.
I mean, nobody knows who they are.
Correct. But once every fiscal quarter, they get together for a board meeting.
You know where it's gonna be, don't you?
Would I be any good at what I do if I didn't?
I need some time to think about Diego, this is a setup.
Maybe. But we should go anyway.
I love her. I love her so much.
Daddy's gonna play all his little mind games on us, get into our heads, and he's gonna turn us all against each other. You watch.
No more number one, number two bullshit.
From now on, it's Team Zero.
Team Zero?
Team Zero. All the way.
Oh, good try, Diego. Here's this drunken lout.
You can't just go out there and tell them that the world is gonna end. You know what can happen to cults when things go sideways.
First of all, it's
Yeah.
not a cult. These people should go back to their families.
Most of them don't have families to go back to.
All right, fine.
Thank you.
I'm a fraud.
Me too.
Oh my god.
I'm a fraud too.
You guys don't want to follow me. I can't lead you anywhere. I'm not a guru. I'm not a messiah. I'm a fraud.
I too am a fraud. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud.
Cult mentality, man.
I'm a fraud.
So there was a black president?
We've been through this.
Like black. Why are you telling me this now?
Because you deserve to know the truth.
Then prove it.
Oh.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Colored folks can't try on the merchandise, but if you'd like to make a purchase...
I heard a rumor that you let him try on anything in the store.
Is this a good thing? Why do I feel like he's gonna try and take advantage of this? I don't know how I feel about this. Allison.
Why don't you do this all the time? I mean, think of everything that we could accomplish. Allison, wait.
This isn't good, Allison.
No, we are not doing this again.
I heard a rumor that you shut your damn mouth.
No, Allison, no.
More. More.
Allison?
More.
Allison, stop it.
She doesn't even need to tell him it's a rumor.
Allison, look at his hand. You're hurting him, Allison.
Allison. You know, when you pent up that kind of power for so long, Alavanya, once you finally let it out, feels good, doesn't it?
I mean, I can't take a piss without you nitpicking at my aim.
Oh, without me, you'd be dead in a ditch somewhere.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Did he, like, possess
What
him?
did you just do?
Goes
Dave.
inside of you.
I'm sorry. We've caught you in the middle of prayer.
Jill.
I'm sorry for the other day. Don't worry about it. It's good for the ego to take a punch every now and again, I say. I know that sometimes you feel like an outsider in your own family.
You have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Listen, February 21st, 1968, in the A. Shaw Valley, you take fire trying to hold Hill 689. You never come off that hill, Dave. That's it. Take these. They're all I have left of you.
I've already enlisted. The other day after I saw you, my uncle took me down to the recruitment office.
Oh, Klaus.
He made me sign up. I ship out next week.
Dave, come back.
Oh, no.
Kan kom jag kan leverera.
think that's got to be the best line I've heard so far.
Wait up.
Hold it.
Oh, they're all here.
Excuse me.
He's gonna be. Looks like he's gonna. Oh God.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Oh my God.
Who are you?
All right, quick rundown. Luther, super strength. Klaus can commune with the dead. Allison can rumor anyone to do anything.
Except she never uses it.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
And you?
Maybe we don't take Vanya for a test
Oh,
drive.
yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
That's 2 days from now on the grassy knoll, at the exact spot the president's gonna get shot.
You fancy yourself a do-gooder? The last good man who will save us from our descent into corruption and conspiracy. Sad reality is that you're a desperate man, tragically unaware of his own insignificance, desperately clinging to his own ineffectual
Wow.
reasoning.
You're wrong.
You and the culottes. A word in private? You seem to be the sensible one of the bunch.
That's because I'm the oldest. I need your help. All right, you're my last sane option. Otherwise, I gotta make a deal that I really don't want to make.
Seconds, not decades. So much can change in a matter of seconds.
He's
One
got a
could
point.
overthrow an empire.
Oh no. The Swedes are gonna be there. Elliot. Please don't kill him. Oh fuck.
Where is Diego?
Some of us don't get to have the life we want. That doesn't mean we don't want it. We gotta be careful. Carl can't get to Sid. His brother Terry is a state trooper, and if he thinks someone around.
Oh fuck. Oh no. This is gonna turn ugly.
Redhead, mess, bag, sheer, shed, queen bee, miss squeeze.
Elliot!
Fucking hell.
Holy shit.
Oka for Oka.
Just in time for a nightcap.
To be clear, I take out the board. You get me and my family home. No more doomsday, no more apocalypse.
That's the deal.
I'm in.
And I'll be in good company.
He's got to go forward in time. I am not happy. I am not happy. I'm not happy that Elliot went out like that. Oh my god, what a fucking awful way to die. Forgive pronunciation. Olga for Olga? I don't know what that means. Let's Google it. Let's give it a Google and see what it means. Oh, of course, I should have known. Eye for an eye. Doi. So, because obviously they think that it was Diego that killed their brother. I really don't know what Diego is thinking. Why he believes so adamantly that his father is the one that kills JFK. I know he's on the grassy knoll, but I don't know. All he's got is a picture of him standing there, but he's so adamant. When Reginald was giving him that huge dressing down in their little meeting, and he just withered like a puddle, and ended up stuttering. Oh God, it breaks my heart. You know that when all that bravado has come off him and he starts to stutter, you know when he's really broken. Like, whatever has happened to him has really broken him. But I still don't know why he hasn't, why hasn't he mentioned that he was there as well? Right? He was also at that assassination, because that's where he figured out, what he needed to time travel back to the episode 1. Why hasn't he brought that up? And did he see his father there, standing on that grassy knoll? Is that going to come into play at any time? Allison using her powers. I love that she used her... Oh my God, when she used her powers on Diego. How often, I wonder, has she wanted to be able to do something like that? But when I was actually really worried that it was going to be Ray that would take advantage of it. Now that I know you have these powers, let's use them for the movement. And that she would, and then that would kind of come between them to break them apart so her and Luther could get back together. I'm surprised that he didn't, that she was the one that took it upon herself to use her powers the way she did. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do the same thing, because the guy was an asshole, but she zoned out there while she was making him do it. And that can be dangerous, when you start using your abilities like that, especially making people do what you want, for hatred or vengeance. That's a slippery slope. At least I think it's a slippery slope. And it also goes into talking about breaking the Allison and Ray up. It also goes into what I was feeling about Sissy and her husband Carl. Sissy and Vanya have this really loving secret relationship that they've got going on, and even though I am adamant that I don't like cheating, you can't deny that there is something there. It makes me wonder if Sissy is actually gay but pretending to be straight because society, or if she's like bi or pan or whatever. I'm guessing that she is gay, but I mean that doesn't really matter. What I'm getting at is, Carl seemed a little bit kind of I don't know, he didn't seem like a bad guy. He didn't seem like a bad guy. He just seemed like he probably could have, paid a little bit more attention to Sissy and Harlan. But I never saw in him that he never loved her, and that he doesn't love his son. I've never seen that he doesn't love them. I've never seen anything that makes me question how he feels about his family. And that is why I'm like very standoffish about the whole going behind his back thing. And when they were talking in the car, and she was, yes, let's do it. We're gonna run away with each other, basically. My first thought is, no matter what happens, he doesn't seem abusive or anything like that. At least what we've seen. He may have been angry, but I've never seen anything to make me think that he's abusive. But when they say they're going to run away, my first thought is, I can understand you wanting to run away with Vanya, but to take a son or any child away from their father, that doesn't seem fair to me. You know, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's hard for me to explain. You know, it's like, I mean, I have a daughter with my partner, and I would never just up and leave, and take her from him. You know, that nothing bad has ever happened between them. You know, I know that he loves her, and so I could never think of just picking up and taking off with her, and saying, you know, well, fuck you, you're never going to see her again because I'm in love with this person. I mean, it seems so shitty to me. It's so shitty to me. It seems so shitty to me to do to a parent, to take their child away from them, like out of the blue, and then you never get to see them again. And that's something that I just. But in saying all of that, it's easy for me to say that looking on the outside, you know. Yeah. I mean, that's just I don't know why I just rambled on with that, but I did. But when it pulled out and we saw that he was actually watching them, the look on his face, I think my opinion is going to change, because I'm worried what he's going to do about it now, because in that time, you know, same-sex couples, it's going to be, I think it's going to turn out very bad for them, and I'm going to be, and then I'm going to change my tune and be like, get that kid, sister, get your kid and get out, because, you know, that's not the kind of environment he needs to be around. So right now, I'm like, you can't take a kid away from his father. And then I'm guessing that in the next episode, I'm going to be like, fucking book it. I don't know. That's just me personally, I guess. The little talk that Five and Reginald had about, you know, using your time travel and going back seconds, I think that's going to come back into play again. It seemed a bit. It seemed they touched on that with a bit of. It could actually mean something, and he's right. He could have gone back, you know, 10 seconds or so in that meeting and said something different, and then maybe Reginald would have believed him then. You know, so he's not wrong. Going back a few seconds can change everything. So I wonder if that's going to come back in. Oh, also a little to tack on to, Allison and using her rumor powers. When she was telling the guy more and more and more, she wasn't saying it in a rumor way, or was that just carried on from the rumor that she used? Is this can she start compelling people to do what she wants on a broader spectrum instead of just rumoring it? Could that be a growth in her powers? And just like Klaus, which is what I was going to say, with Ben, him being able to possess him now, is Ben going to be able to possess Klaus for a longer state? Because it seemed like a wasted opportunity to, I don't know, say something of import, and all he said was, you know, I'm Ben. So, yeah, was that just to let them know that he was there too? Because Klaus has been so pig-headed about telling them that Ben is with them. And of course, at the end, Five has given in to the handler's plan to assassinate the board of directors. So he has to time travel to 1982 in Missouri, I think it said, to where this meeting is taking place to kill them all. So I guess that's where we're going to be going in the next episode. So we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for watching with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you next time on the Umbrella Academy. Bye!